What's up, guys? This is JTQ9 of SSX-1, and welcome back to the channel. We've got Season 40, War number 8, coming at you against JA, Jedi Assassins. We know they're good. They have a very strong roster, typically. And I've got four fights this war. Similar to ones I've taken the path, being the Hazard Shift in 9B. And maybe a little foreshadowing, this one didn't go so well, but we're going to start off with a couple quick fights here. We've got Torch against Mephisto, Flame On, pre-fight, very easy, basically done before I can even finish introducing the actual fight. So regardless of what the note is, he just basically destroys them very quickly, and like that, the fight is done. So this one, next fight, I've got Silver Surfer. Feeling good. Second kind of warm-up fight with Thing. I've used him a lot of late in the different wars, and kind of getting used to how he works and how to build Furies properly. And having the Torch pre-fight is always nice, because once you get past the 20 kind of rock shields, every additional rock shield you would put on turns instantly to a Fury. So also when you throw the SP1, it also converts it. So anyways, I went from nothing to 43 Furies in kind of one SP1, which was nice. And because of that, he starts hitting a lot harder. So if you are taking Thing into war, and you can kind of bring Torch if you have space for it, highly recommend it. And makes the fights go a little bit faster and makes him hit very, very hard, very quickly, instead of having to ramp him and build him and kind of do it in a much slower way. So as you can see, I got to 60 Furies relatively quickly, and like that, the fight was done. So this next one, Spidey Supreme, I've taken him now. This is my 4th time this season, I think, and I've had success against him. This one here, not so much. You're going to see in this fight what can go wrong. So for the most part, I was in very good control of the fight for a lot of it. And when we get to it, you'll see that I end up mistiming or throwing a special 2 that I should just not have thrown. Leading up to it, everything I was doing well. I was kind of building the Furies. I was baiting the heavies, turning on his astral form, making that go into cooldown so then I can punish him. I was pushing him back so I wasn't getting cornered. So again, at this stage of the game, I was feeling pretty confident. Yes, it can be a slower fight because I can't parry due to the one eye open. Very comfortable, as I've mentioned in previous fights, about dexing out the SP1 and the SP2, so not really scared. Only scared really pushing to the SP3. And yeah, I created kind of one of the biggest mistakes you can do with this, is that even in the astral form mode, if he's got Blessing the Web up, even if his astral form is in cooldown, as you just saw, he can still trigger it again. And that was just something where I thought that my last hit was going to push me to 3 bars of power, to be perfectly honest with you, and it didn't. So I didn't intentionally want to throw the SP2. Against him, my strategy is usually kind of like parry, throw the SP1 before the Blessing of the Web pops up the first time to build up some Furies a little bit faster, and then kind of just bait the heavies, get the 5-hit combos, and go from there. So this one, not happy. Our battle group really struggled this particular war. We were already kind of fallen behind, as I had to take my fights late because I had some family obligations in the evening. And this cleanup kind of went how the first one should have gone. I was just very ticked because I had mentioned in previous wars that I fought this guy a bunch. I did a lot of duels, I really understand how his mechanics and how his kit works. And I guess got impatient or got nervous being trapped in the corner, and like that I got wrecked. So anyway, this is the cleanup for it. You can see I'm building the Furies properly. Every parry, every hit I'm taking is going direct into there. I did get a little cornered again, but again, starting to hit a little bit heavier, and then just being safe and punching him back as much as I could. So Oh man, I'm still so annoyed about that particular fight. As I've had some success with it. So just more frustrated that right now our battle group as a whole, we've been struggling. Like I said, I think this war alone, I think we posted 7 of our team's 9 deaths. So it was an off day for us because we've had a good season up to let's say the last 2 wars. So that's a little bit frustrating. But anyway, I digress. This one here, you've seen me take Idum versus Bishop. He basically melts him here. He's the perfect counter, so no need to really get into his kit. If you want to see that, I've taken him in previous videos. But my goal is usually heavy cancel into an SP2. If that doesn't kill him, which it doesn't here, then, you know, just kind of a couple parries and some heavies or just basic attacks, and it'll take him down. So anyway, that being said, that was my war. Unfortunately, like I said, we ended up losing 11-3. I think, like I said, our battle group was responsible for at least 7 of those deaths. It might have even been more. I hate to say that. It might have even been 9. So anyway, now we're 4-4 in the season. Still in a position to finish Masters, but now we have to settle down, buckle in, and smarten up a little bit here, and hopefully pull out a victory in the next one. So I'm still optimistic. I know we have a lot of talent in our team. We've got a lot of good planners, and I have confidence that we'll come through and we'll shake this off, and who knows what will happen with the next one. But until then, thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate all you listening this far if you're still here, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.